What if I told you that in today's market, the home you want isn't going to the highest bidder, but the more prepared bidder? Multiple offers are back. Every week in my office for the past 3 or 4 weeks, agents have been telling stories of multiple offer situations. An agent in my office just had over 100 people at their open house. Our friends in the coastal markets have told about multiple offer situations, receiving offers in the mid-teens, and properties going for above asking price. Let's talk about how you can win in Colorado's real estate market. Success comes down to 3 main key points. Number 1, financial readiness. Number 2, strategic clarity. And number 3, speed with confidence. If you're prepared and handle these 3 things before you write an offer, you're much more likely to be successful. Let's talk about that key point number 1, financial readiness. Get fully underwritten, not just pre-approved. There's a big difference between pre-approved and fully underwritten. Taking the right steps with your lender ahead of time can make sure that you're set up for success. In multiple offer situations, sellers want certainty, they want a clean offer, and they want to make sure you can get to the finish line. Talk with your lender about getting fully underwritten before writing your first offer. Verify your income and assets with them, and make sure that your lender is on your side when it comes to submitting an offer. The best lenders will call the listing agent after you submit your offer and make sure that you're set up for success by telling them how far down the process you are and how qualified you are as a buyer. I always make sure to work with a lender that's willing to do these things because it can be the difference between winning and losing an offer on a home. It's not just about how strong you are financially, but how much further down the process you might be than other buyers. Let's talk about that second key point, strategic clarity. What does that mean? It means that to the best of your ability, you know what you want before you start touring homes, so that when you find the perfect home, you're ready to act on it. Don't wait until you find your perfect home to find out if it works for you. You should already have your max monthly payment, your non-negotiables, your ideal monthly payment, and how far you're willing to stretch that monthly payment if the perfect house shows up. This helps prevent emotional decisions when you're under pressure. Because trust me, if you find that perfect home and you get into a multiple offer situation, the last thing you want to be doing is crunching numbers to figure out if you can make it work. Winning buyers are decisive because they've already done the math and they know what works and doesn't work for them. That brings us to the third key point, shorten your decision time. In a competitive market, good homes move quickly. Hesitation will cost you opportunities. You can prepare by meeting with your agent for a strategy session to make sure that your agent knows exactly what you want and that you know exactly what you want. If there's other decision makers in the process, you want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. Do you need a 3-car garage or a 2-car garage? Do you want 4 bedrooms or 5 bedrooms? Do you need to be on a full acre lot or is 3/4 of an acre okay? These are all things that you should really try to narrow down before you start going to look at homes. This is all super important because knowing these things before you start to look at homes can increase the speed in which you can make a decision on whether or not the next home is the right one for you. Speed doesn't mean you're reckless, it means you're prepared. Doing these 3 things is going to make sure that you're set up for success. But ultimately, it might come down to your agent and their ability to get it done. Too many times have I heard agents call me and say they didn't pick the highest offer because they liked what the agent was doing to help the buyer get to the finish line. This starts by having an engaged agent right from the start. The best buyer's agents are calling listing agents ahead of time, building rapport, talking about their buyer's ability to get to the finish line, and being easy to work with. They advise their buyers to write clean contracts, remove contingencies when necessary, and they know the tricks of the trade to get that offer above the other ones. The highest number doesn't always mean the best offer. So partner up with an agent that knows what they're doing and work with strategy, not emotion. Before you write, you should know what the seller wants because addressing what they want is not always just paying the most for the home. Real estate is emotional, but winning is strategic. Working with the right agent can mean the difference between winning your perfect home or losing out. If you're thinking about buying a home this year, now is the time to prepare. Don't wait. Don't sit on the sidelines. Don't just find the perfect home on the internet and then go to the open house and think you're going to win it because the market is changing rapidly and it might just be a multiple offer situation that you find yourself in. If you want to find out if you're positioned correctly to win this year, give us a call. We're happy to help.